Good morning everyone, my name is Crystal, welcome to my YouTube channel. It is Sunday morning, it's cold again, so I'm here in my flat in Rochester and I've just got up after 8 o'clock this morning and I hope everybody is doing fine. Yeah, it's a bit chilly, on the chilly side, just making myself a cup of lemon and ginger tea and I hope everybody has a great Sunday. Alexa, good morning.
Good morning and happy birthday to the Queen of Queens, RuPaul Charles. Shantae, she stays.
Alexa, good morning.
Good morning and happy birthday to the Queen of Queens, RuPaul Charles. Shantae, she stays.
So it's RuPaul's birthday. RuPaul is a drag queen. Alexa, what's the time please?
Good morning, Crystal. The time is 8:13 a.m.
Alexa, what's the date today?
Today is Sunday the 17th of November.
Alexa, what's the weather outlook?
Right now in Rochester, it's 6 degrees Celsius with cloudy skies. Today's forecast has partly sunny weather, with a high of 10 degrees and a low of 5 degrees. Also, there's a flood alert in effect.
Alexa, can you tell me a joke? Alexa, can you tell me a joke?
Why did the chicken cross the playground? To get to the other slide.
And Alexa, whose birthday is it today?
Today's famous birthdays include American-Italian film director, screenwriter, a slow producer and actor Martin Scorsese, American actor, comedian, director and producer Danny DeVito, Canadian actress Rachel McAdams, television producer Lorne Michaels, and former Speaker of the United States House of Representatives John Boehner.
Alexa, who is Danny DeVito?
Daniel Michael DeVito Jr. is an American actor and filmmaker. He gained prominence for his portrayal of the taxi dispatcher Louis De Palma in the television series Taxi, which won him a Golden Globe Award and an Emmy Award.
Alexa, how old is Danny DeVito?
Danny DeVito is turning 80 years old today. Happy birthday, Danny DeVito.
And Alexa, Alexa, who is RuPaul?
RuPaul Andre Charles is an American drag queen, television host, singer, producer, writer, and actor.
And Alexa, how old is RuPaul?
RuPaul is 64 years old.
64-year-old drag queen. Good morning everybody. Hello. My name is Crystal. I live by myself with my lovely chihuahua who's sat on his chair over there, keeping warm. So, Sunday, not a lot to do on a Sunday. Clean up day for me, washing up, doing all the things that I've just left, and just getting on with my day by myself because I live alone. I've been single for a long time. The relationships that I've had have not been very good, and I've decided that it's better to be on your own than in a toxic relationship, or keep going out on dates where men see that you're soft, come in, do what they've got to do, and they leave. Right? So they're just looking for someone to shag basically, and that's it. And I was going, at my previous address, I wanted some company, I wanted to settle down with somebody, and these dating sites just didn't work. I was just being treated like a doormat. So I've decided I'm quite happy by myself. Even when I meet people outside, it turns into like they just want to grab me, and I don't want that. So I'd rather be on my own than and I think a lot of people are finding that these days, and again especially after COVID, dating sites aren't working. They're not working for me, so that's it. I'm an older woman. Guys don't want older women. No, they don't. They don't. They want younger women, and even when some men get older, they want a younger woman. My marriage failed. I was married for 18 years, and you know, I've never really found anybody after my marriage. It's just been one disaster after another, and you know, you're better off by yourself. It's hard, but if you can, you know, do everything by yourself, I mean, it makes you stronger, doesn't it? When I'm unwell, I've got nobody to make me a cup of tea. I just do everything myself, from taking the rubbish out in the morning, changing my light bulbs, and if the, you know, on my own security as well. I look after myself basically. There is no one here but me, and I'm a female. Even though I'm getting a lot, I mean, you know, I go onto TikTok and you scroll through loads of videos, and I always thought it was just me. It was only me going through these things, but you see other people having neighbour trouble. You see other people being called derogatory names, and it's just a common theme that people on TikTok seem to get trolled and an extensive amount of bullying. Whoever you are, even poor disabled people. I mean, I first tried TikTok. I was in my 40s when I first tried TikTok, because it comes up on your phone, doesn't it? You'll be on YouTube. Why don't recommendations come up like, try TikTok, this and this and this. So I tried TikTok. And for somebody, I'm very hypersensitive. What upsets me would not upset anybody else. They would just brush it off and say fuck off and move on. I'm hypersensitive, can't help that. I've been like that since I was a kid for obvious reasons. And what, you know, people say to me, why do you give a fuck what anybody else thinks? I'm hypersensitive, can't help it. So I just have to deal with that. But I went on to, I thought, right, I'll try this. You know, I tried TikTok. And the ageist people on TikTok, ageist, right? You're a old granny. I was in my 40s, mind. I wasn't like 60 or 70. You're an old granny, you know. Get off TikTok. It's for us young people, not for old people like you. And I got really upset. I'm a woman and I was being called a nonce. And I'm a female, and I just couldn't believe it. So I wouldn't go, I just was shocked at the amount of parents that were letting their teenage kids, you know, bully people. And I thought it was just me, and then I saw this disabled man being bullied, and I saw other people being bullied, and I thought, why aren't TikTok doing anything about this to protect the vulnerable and the disabled? Why aren't they doing anything to stop this bullying? And I've kept going on about it, saying that these social platforms should make everybody show who they are, so that if someone says a derogatory comment, they can be shown up for who they are. But it's not happening, is it? The amount of fake Keanu Reeves accounts on TikTok, just people pretending to be Keanu Reeves and other people. And you know, I'm an intelligent person, and I you know, you just know that the real Keanu Reeves, or whoever they're pretending to be, wouldn't contact you, a member of the public. I mean, for goodness sake, come on. So I You know, so you get rid of one Keanu Reeves, another one comes up. And he does, like, he likes older women. He's with an older woman. So not everybody is ageist. They're not. So there's a lot of ageism, you know. You reach 40 and you're old, you know, to some people. And there's a lot of people 50 plus on TikTok. There's loads of people 50 plus. I mean, you don't just, I mean, how many people in, let's ask Alexa, how many people in UK are over 50?
From ageuk.org.uk. In 2024, there are now 22 million people aged over 50 in England, equivalent to 2 in 5 of the total population, and this is rapidly increasing. The population of people aged 50 plus in England is projected to increase by 19.3% between 2024 and 2044, an increase of 4.3 million people.
Over 20 million people over 50 plus, and we tend to get ignored and brushed under the carpet. There's loads of us, it's not just me. We are an ageing nation. We're getting older. Our King of England, King Charles III, is 76. He's 76 years old, and his wife is older than he is, and she's our Queen, Queen Camilla. So it's an ageing population, but they're not catering for older people. Older people are being punished for being, it seems that way, being punished. We've got Keir Starmer, our Prime Minister, who is 61. He's not young himself, you know, stopping old people's heating allowance. And he's now raising the council tax, and it's older people and people with disabilities and vulnerable people that struggle with the council tax. Rich people couldn't give a shit about council tax. They've got so much money, they can pay it. And, you know, a certain amount of celebrities who keep making money. There are celebrities that don't make money. There's celebrities that are, you know, claiming benefits. I'm not saying about that. I'm just saying, when do you stop people raking in so much money when they've got enough to live on already? That's what I'm saying. There's people in the United Kingdom right now homeless on the streets. There's elderly not being able to put their heating on because they're worried about, you know, they can't afford it. There's people living in cars because they've been evicted from their homes just before Christmas. There's things we never hear about on the news because they put what they want us to see on the news. Right, celebrities, famous people, shocking things happening, but the everyday common or garden person who loses their mother, loses their dad, loses their grandparents that they very much love, but, you know, it's not advertised all over the TV, is it? I mean, another statistic, Alexa, how many people die each day?
There are approximately 156,021 deaths per day across the globe.
Over 1,000 deaths a day across the whole globe, the whole world. So we might hear about 2 or 3 famous celebrities, but over 1,000 people die each day. Are we all not worth something? Is it only some people that are worth being spoken about and everybody else is just like gone and not even recognised? Everybody counts. Everybody is somebody, but this world just highlights certain people. So what I say is, you're all important. Everybody's important. Everybody's somebody. You are worth something. And that's what I say. When I'm down, I live on my own. I get depressed in the evening. I'm forced to live by myself by the way I'm treated. And I have to say to myself at night, you are worth something. You are powerful. Keep going. Everybody is somebody. Ugly is a dirty word. Ugly is a dirty word. Ugly is a dirty word. It is. I don't know how that word came about. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. And I don't really, I hate that word. Because what is ugly to somebody is beautiful to somebody else. An ugly pet, is lovely. What people call an ugly pet, a pet has got flaws. People beat pets. Pets have got things wrong with them, and they're left and discarded, which is an insane, cruel thing to do. Hurt a pet. I'm too soft for this world, and I'm very sensitive, and there's a lot of people like me out there, and you can't, today, 2024, I cannot believe some people's rudeness. There's no manners, Men are pushing women out the way, shoving them out the way. There's women frightened to go outside. But I will continue to go outside. I will continue to do what I've got to do and put up with their nonsense, right? And it is nonsense. No woman should be treated like a prostitute either. We're human beings. I'm a mother. I've raised children, right? It's disgraceful. And with men that hit women, they're disgraceful. Women that beat men, they're disgraceful. It's nothing to be proud of, hitting a partner and abusing them. It's one rule for them, one rule for us. The rich get richer, the poor get poorer, and we're dictated to. We're told what to do, If you haven't got enough money to buy your own house, everything like that, you're dictated to, right? You have to rely on the government and the government support, right? So we're dictated to. We're told what to do. We're shown certain things. Me myself, I've had enough of it, and it's been sung about for years. You've got UB40, I am a 1 in 10, talking about being on benefits, being invisible, just on benefits with no job. And I understand where that's coming from. It's been going on for ages. It's just got worse in the 2024. It's a lot worse than it ever was. But it's been sung about since I've ever known. The rich and the poor divide. People on benefits, invisible. Disabled people, invisible. Elderly, robbed for their shopping and their money and beaten up. It's disgraceful. I think now we've got social media, it's highlighted more. It was going on in the 80s, it was going on in the 90s and the noughties. It's just highlighted more because we have mobile phones, we have social media, we have computers. Back then, you didn't hear about all these things. But because you've got TikTok, it goes straight on there. Something's happened, it's on TikTok right away. And I think it's being more highlighted than it ever was, crime. And it's frightening people. It's scaring people to death. I mean, I walked into the co-op, obviously there's a load of thefts going on in there. People are going in and out. I always pay for my shopping. and I just get what I can afford, and if I can't afford it, I don't buy any shopping. This weekend is, you know, I've not got a lot, I haven't, but I'll manage. There's no point in stealing, there ain't. It's embarrassing, especially if you get caught stealing where you live and everyone then knows that you're a thief anyway, don't they? Who wants the embarrassment of that? Because I wouldn't. Anyway, guys, have a great Sunday. And remember, everybody is worth something. See you later.